Hi there, you're at the Auto Assembly 2004 convention at the Britannia Hotel in Birmingham. My name's Overlord from the Transformers.net. I'm here to have a good time, like everybody else, and spend lots and lots of money on our chosen pastime and hobby, which is, of course, the legendary robots in disguise, which we've all grown up with from the 80s right through to now. There's lots of trans fans upstairs, hoping to have a good time, like me, spending a lot of money, and obviously there's a bar as well. You're watching this on the Metrodome Season 3 and 4 box set. Hope you enjoy the show afterwards as well. And now all that's left to say is till all are one. See you on Cybertron. Let's go and have a look around upstairs and see what's going on. So what are you primarily here for today?
I'm here for to pick up some DVDs, look around, pick up the Transformer vibe, just enjoy the day really, man, the whole Transformer thing, man.
Signing select crisps. Well, interesting. First time I've ever done that.
You know, I like big toys, just piles of toys and junk around.
What you bought today? Anything special?
Well, I just got 3 Transformers for a tenner. I think I got Jetstorm, Beast Wars Laserbeak, and Transmetal 2 Spittle. So,
Cool.
And who's your favourite Transformer?
Jazz is far superior because he turns into a Porsche, and he has shades. You gotta love the shades.
Right, back at Auto Assembly 2004 now with the legend that is Simon Furman, the one, the only. We've got some questions now from Metronome's fan forum and also the Transformers.net. They're going to pose to Simon. So first, Simon, how are you? How are you enjoying the convention?
Yeah, great, as usual. Very busy morning. You know, we've been selling Transformers Ultimate Guides. We've been on a panel doing a Q&A. You know, we've been wowed by Wally Wingert and his verbal acrobatics. And yeah, you know, it's been great.
I'm just going to post some questions to you now that were written on the internet from a load of fans. Firstly, how did you become involved with Transformers?
My first involvement was for Marvel UK. I was just a jobbing freelancer looking for script work when I was sort of invited into the office to talk to Sheila Cranner, who was editing the new, at that point, Transformers comic. They were running out of they were running out of US material to reprint. So what they needed was some UK material that was generated by UK creators, and that was where I came in. I did a story overview for a thing called The Enemy Within, and I was off and running.
Excellent. And can you remember which issue that was, The Enemy Within? Was that right at the start, or where?
Yeah, it was right at the start. The first actual UK story was written by Steve Parkhouse, called Man of Iron, and my one, The Enemy Within, followed straight on from that in issue 13, I think.
Excellent, thanks for that. Right, and you have an incredible memory. How do you remember each robot's characteristics?
Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I plainly have to go back to the universe guide, the tech specs, and have a look all over again. But some of the core characters, like your Prime, your Prowls, your Grimlocks, you get to know the characters. You get to also create a bit of the characters, so they become maybe slightly your characters as well. You know, Grimlock particularly, I never really felt myself bound by the tech specs, so I just sort of did my own thing with Grimlock, and he became very easy to write.
Actually, if I was going to do a Grimlock voice and not having heard, I'd probably do something like Hi, my name is Grimlock. You can call me Grim. Nothing's locked, just in case you wanted to know. So I wish I... Sometimes, that's all right, yeah. I probably would not get that role. Yes.
Who do you like drawing the best? Which Transformers?
Transformers? Oh, Galvatron, easy, yeah. Galvatron's a nutter, and nutters are really good to draw. And I used to like drawing Optimus Prime as well, because I kind of figured he was like Adam West in Batman. You know, it's kind of very straight and to the bat poles kind of stuff. So I enjoyed him. But Galvatron mainly because he was nice and smooth and he was always killing people really. And then I got to actually rip him to bits in one of the comics as well. So yeah, Time Wars, that's right. Yes, you know this stuff, don't you?
So there was never an urge that if it was Adam West for Optimus Prime to draw him in sort of tight, spandexy, robotic legs?
Well, actually, it's funny because I've just gone back to drawing Transformers. I did some Transformers Armada, which I forgot to mention earlier, obviously, because I can't remember what I've done really. And I've also just done a comic for Wild Fur for the Atari game, which has got the Armada team in it, and they are drawn the way that the Transformers are drawn now by the American artists is completely different. It's a much more blocky, squared up thing. They all have articulated finger joints. When we were doing it, we really were trying to make them look human. Really, it was much that was what we were all trying to do, make them look as human as possible and flexible.
You showed them the work,
yeah, and thank you. But of course, that's not actually what they want now. They want kind of a combination of the two. So it's interesting to go back and have another go. And I'm doing a cover for Second Generation. I've just finished doing that, and I've done that in the new style as well, but with the old characters. So.
Bought anything in particular? Anything special?
Just a silver bolt, classic silver bolt in the bag, and I got Simon Furman's book as well.
Anything else showing up?
Was just looking around trying to get some spare parts and stuff. Always looking for Fortress Maximus.
Aren't we all?
Nice and cheap one for about 20 quid, but that's not going to happen.
We can dream.
Exactly.
What's your favourite Transformer?
Probably Defensor.
Why do you say that?
One of the first toys I had as a kid, had the gift set, and it's just a smart big toy.
You still got it?
Most of them, yeah, I finished them off today.
Excellent. Did that cost a fortune?
It cost me 50p for one of his arms and 2 quid for a fist.
Some more of the special guests at this year's Auto Assembly: Simon Furman, Lee Sullivan and Andrew Wildman, who work on the Transformers comic. They're in the room behind me right now. Let's go and have a look.
Brad Mix already introduced them in the G1 issue 0, so will you collaborate with him?
Well, I mean, Brad sees everything I do and vice versa in terms of story plotting. So yeah, we make sure that we're not going to trip over each other, and that largely we try and, sort of either fill in gaps. I mean, the whole thing with War Within is kind of to provide a bedrock for the G1 ongoing series, so that anything in War Within has a kind of pickup later on in G1.
Right, we're back at Auto Assembly 2004 now with another Transformers legend. It's Mr. Andrew Wildman. Andrew, how are you doing? Are you enjoying the convention?
Yeah, I'm doing fine, thank you very much. And enjoying the convention, as always. It's great to see all the people that read the comics, buy the toys, and watch the DVDs.
Brilliant. All right, we've got some questions now that have been posted from internet-based fans on the Metrodome website and also the Transformers.net. Just going to fire some of those at you. First one is, how did you come to draw Transformers? When was this? When did it start?
I can't remember when I started because it was so long ago, but it was sort of late 80s, I guess. I was working for Marvel UK drawing Thundercats. And I was in the office delivering some artwork, and Simon Furman, who was the editor at the time, liked my work, said, do you want to draw some Transformers stuff? So tried it out, enjoyed it, and it worked. It was good. It was good fun. And from then went on to do the American books.
Excellent. Right, and which character do you like drawing the best?
I've been asked that question many, many times, and I've always said that the character I like drawing the most is Galvatron, and that's probably still true. There's something that I tried to get into the comics when I first started drawing them was to not draw them as if they were just like boxes, a load of boxes strung together, but to try and get a bit more of a human characteristic into them. And Galvatron was the character that allowed that more than anything. He had very definite facial features. He had more human-like limbs. So I always really enjoyed him. He was a good character. And being the major bad guy, the bad guys are always the fun ones to draw because you can get really evil facial expressions on them.
It was a last-minute decision, actually. Can I start again? Cut. Get my makeup. I want my makeup. That's the cover to pencils to issue 7. Armada Megatron and Armada Optimus Prime, who looks suspiciously Gen 1 there.
How long does it take you to do one of these drawings?
It varies really. I mean, a poster can take up to a day to do, and a strip page, like I should pick that one there, took about a day and a half to do, because I work it out rough style first, send it to my editor, and he'll approve it and say go ahead and draw the finished piece. So just pencils alone takes me about a day and a half. If I was to ink that, you could add an extra day onto that or something, you know. I'm not sure if that's a good professional rate, but but yes, this is the G1 Prime pre-coloured, the pencils for that. But no, when I was young, I can remember saying to my dad, you know, I would eventually love to draw Transformers someday, and he'll kill me for this, but in his strong Swansea accent, he turned around and says, "Oh boy, they probably won't be being published by then." And when they made their comeback, fortunately, they offered me some work on doing it, and I'm just really proud that my first published professional work is Transformers.
Right, well, this is our insight into the Transformers Convention, Auto Assembly 2004. I hope all the attendees who are watching this on DVD have enjoyed it as much as I have. It's been a brilliant day out, and everyone's thoroughly enjoyed it. Hope to see you again soon, and keep enjoying Metrodome's DVD releases. Thank you very much. Goodbye.
My favourite Transformer is Hot Rod.
My favourite Transformer is Optimus Prime, obviously.
Probably the combined is the Bruticus.
Fortress Maximus, probably about the best one I've got.
My favourite Transformer and one of my heroes is Optimus Prime, ever since that classic movie.